Alright, we're back with more Cultist Simulator. Right, I need to do readings. Which book should I do? This one. Actually, wait, no, not that one. On what is contained by silver. Oh, it's in Greek. Crap, I gotta translate it. If I remember correctly, I need the contents of that book. What do I want? Cause of the Night, don't have any. Cult scrap, I want this one. Yep. Nice. Let's see here, collect those. Not sick, not injured, so we are going to continue. What have I got? Book. What's in here? De Belli Mororum, in Latin, 18th century epic poem by the pseudonyms Solipsisos. Solipsisos? Oh, I got dread. Oh, I got contentment. I can get rid of them. Inspiration. Let's hold my contentment. Actually, what's coming up? Sickness. Okay. I'm good. Restlessness, of course. Oh, passion. What is contained by silver? So, like, see, I translated the book, and now I can actually study it. What am I getting here? Some deep mysteries. All right. Looks like the auction house is empty. There we go here. Nice. Lucky guess. Okay. So I would dream on my dread with my contentment. Paint. Variety. Toss in those. Restlessness. I can English. I swear. Some deep mysteries. Alright, so that's out. What am I gonna explore now? I might start exploring my occult scraps then. I think it's time. Yes. So yes, that is what I collect them for. Explore. As you can see, you can explore your pink scraps. Uncover sites in the shires that feature in the histories. Odd nooks remain in the quiet countryside here and there for those who know where to look. So now we explore that. Saliba, an acquaintance. I will promote him. Generate a bunch of mystique. Why do you keep popping up over there? Go here. That there, that over there. Just get this mystique out of my way. Really don't need it for anything. Got a couple of glimmerings. What do I get here? Writes the Watchman's Sorrow, and a Mantis Glimpse, a snatch of poetry, a single memory of a certain house that all of us visit at least twice in our lives. For one's first visit to the Mantis, this lore is almost essential. And we got another rite. Not one I really ever used, I don't think. Sunset Rite is the best rite, like by far. Right, continue to study. I'll heal my affliction. And Square in. So that is an expedition which I can send my believers on to go find me stuff. Oh, I just let all my notoriety burn. Yeah, that's not so bad. I can just paint with Mystique. Yeah, I'll just let it burn out. Ah, we got some moth lore. Actually, while I've got them, let's... Oh, collect health dream. Now, is this the one I want? Yes, it is. So, you might have been wondering, every time you see that map, that I'm keep interacting with only a certain corner. With, what's it, level 4 in either Lantern or probably Knock, it lets you approach the White Door, which is the next stage on that map. There's a house in the wood. I know something of that house, enough to find my way to its light. Crowkiss Hill. Right. Inspiration. Toss that in there. Actually, toss that in instead. Let that burn away. Oh, took my reason. Getting another tutor. Glimmering a lesson learnt. I got another glimmering. I should have used that instead. And here we have the White Door. What did I get? Madame Bachet. Lockwood Fen. So now we'll dream on the White Door. In my dreams, I know the path to the White Door, through the bounds. But that path is thronged with the dead who pass that way. I will need health to resist their chill. So now I use health instead of my passion to go through the door. Yeah. White Door is difficult on you. Especially when you start with a character with low health. Should actually really consider generating more health. Gladwin Lake. Into the White Door. And as you can see, now we're at this part. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors to access. Each one giving you more powerful stuff than the last one. As you can see here, I got a Forgotten Chronicle, which is even more, which is a higher level lore than the Furtive Truce I was collecting in the other one. Therefore, very important. Should I actually use these as my... I'm gonna be painting for a while still. I need the notoriety back. Do I though? No, this is safer. Click the passions. Select. So I'm probably going to need 4 of these to upgrade my painting next. What time do I have? 50 seconds? Okay, I can do one more paint. Oops, not what I meant to do. No. If there's one keystroke I wished for, was that right click would just put it in whatever verb you have open. Collect. Oh! New follower. Greg scratch. I might as well leave that up there. I'll probably wind up getting more of those. Erudition. Something more. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I need enough lessons learned and something more. Doesn't consume it. If I have 2 lore fragments of the same level and aspect, I can start. No, okay, that's not the one I need. Improve my knowledge in the invisible arts. Okay, so only a lore aspect goes here. Exercise the imagination. Folly. Knock. Okay. So I just need a little knock lore. Easy enough. While I do that, I still need to use health. Damn. Okay. I need to upgrade my health. Especially while I'm running the white door. 3 is not going to be enough. Alright, so I'm out of unique places at level 4 occult scraps. So I'm going to keep getting this place over and over again. Not really worth doing. Now that exploration is complete, actually, let us... For truth. Intensity of radiance. Alright, so this is another, similar to those, basically, what's the best way to call them? Influence, yeah. So, they're a mood in the air almost. And through the higher doors you go, the more powerful moods you get. Is this hireling? What are you? Knife 3. Nah. I could send you with a pawn. Okay. Right. Looks like my notoriety is gonna die. Got a little funds, got an extra vitality. Yep, there's the passion. An open soul. Behold, they stand at my door and knock. If I hear any voice, I will open the door, and they will come into me, and sup with them, and they with me. Passion and skill can increase no further. So, at the highest level painting I can do. Don't know if I can gain more passion. If I study it. Nope. I can gain no more passion. So I was right to burn those last 3 books. Okay. How many more of these do I have? Yeah. For now though, I'm going to keep studying other books. Yeah. And there goes my notoriety. Consciousness of radiance, yeah. As you can see, it keeps decreasing every time the timer goes down. Oop. Silva, acquaintance. Alright. So I have a hulking fellow. I've had one for a while now, actually almost 30 seconds. Didn't notice that. What I really need to do is upgrade these guys further. So right now they've only got... Every believer and follower you have has a certain aspect level. Right now, because they're believers, they're all aspect 2. I really need to upgrade them to 5 before... And like I said, Enid is a knock, and since my cult is knock, she's going to be very important to my cult. But I need to upgrade them before I start sending them out on these expeditions. Otherwise they'll fail, and then they can die. And you have a very limited resource of followers, so rather they didn't get killed. No, I can't work with that. Just checking to see if they added work with this yet. Let me see. One thing I could do, the sunset rites. So, rites allow you to do things, typically summonings. And why the sunset rite is so powerful is that I can use these influences as the offering. These disappear no matter what, but you can get really powerful ones that can have like 10, 15 influence. And that's what lets you summon the most powerful stuff. So you can use those influences that you generate out of your dreams to summon powerful assistance without actually sacrificing anything, and that is why this rite is the most important. So if I put a knock assistant in, there are possibilities. If I add edge, I may bring something out from behind mirrors. If I add forge, I might contact something incandescent. I don't really have an invocation for either, so can't do that right now. But just showing off what it is. Not really doing any work right now. I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to lose funds for a little bit. Oh, another right. Oh, and a forge lore. So different rites take different pieces in order to complete the rite. Sunset rite's the one that takes the least sacrifice, so that's why I prefer it. What am I going to do? Study my health. Oh, how much time do I have left on those? Not a lot. Nope, there's another vitality. That's what I was hoping to get out of there. Sometimes I swear the Ecthesis Club just knows what you're after. And that's why I love it in there. What should I explore? Sulking Fellow's a little weak. How about I find someone better? Like, I don't want to do an expedition with him right now. Oh, there's another vitality. Getting a lot of those. Okay, Mystique out of the way. Explore those for a little bit. Alright. I think I have enough vitality. Let's actually generate money. So this vitality and this vitality. Not dreaming. I guess I can start dreaming again. I don't need my health for study anymore. Oh, I got fascination here. Didn't realize I had that. Fascination's another losing condition, just like dread. Collect 3 fascination in the wrong season, and that's it. You lose. Oh, hey, another fascination. Awesome. It's not a season of fascination coming up yet, so I'm not too worried about it, but something to keep an eye out on. Eye out for. Keep an eye on. And who just joined my ranks? Oh, there he is. Dr. Ibn Aladim, who is an Aramaic scholar. Actually important. Pulsing air. How much is this worth? 6. It's not bad. Maybe see what I can do with that. So I can summon a minion with this, that would be very helpful. I can actually use one of these vitalities. Wait, no I can't. Damn it! I made a boo-boo. Might still be okay though. How many lessons learned do I need? 3. What do I have? 1, 2. Crap. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. This is gonna last like 3 minutes. I don't have time to study another vitality. How fast is this job? I feel like this job is actually 50 seconds. Yes. So if I'm very quick, I might get this. I gotta pay attention. There we go. Vitality start. There we go. That was close. Alright, so that'll be my 3rd vitality. Oh, subtle flaw. How long is that gonna last? I might be able to upgrade Enid with that. I might. Might not be enough. I might need something slightly more powerful. Collect. Oh. New acquaintance. Let me check. Enid. Ceremony. Trappings. Yes, I need at least the 7th intensity, and I can only get 6 right now. So. Can't upgrade her yet, but I can send people out to go looking. I can speak. Actually, no, don't speak. Get Neville going. I can just use that. I don't need it right now anyway. Okay. Dream on that. Work at the Institute, because I lost my heir. What'd you find? Hulking Fell, yeah. No, it's just... Hulking Fell is not good enough. And as you can see, I've run out of Mystique for him to grab. There was no more notoriety for him to grab, so he got nothing. Basically just kept him occupied for 40 minutes, doing nothing. Oh, damn. Over there. There's another health. I'll just give me a better safety net while I've got a lot of health being drained by going through the white door over and over again. Oh, there's a furtive truth. Intensity of radiance. Let's actually see. Sunset right. Intensity of radiance. Add a little knock. If I had forge. Found a useful conjunction of aspects, but I need more. To conjure a thing of fire and glory, I'll need a great power of forge, a significant power of knock, and some lantern. So I've got the right aspects, but in the wrong power levels. What else can I add? Edge. I don't have an edge lore. But I do have a knock lore. And I might have an edge assistant. Yes, here we go. Victor. Summon a sharp edge lantern thing. Here we go. A hint was once a living mortal, and then a dead one, and now it's something else. The summoning requires lantern for the light which drew them to the mantis, and edge for the striving they've endured in mirrors. There we go. Don't need the streets by moonlight. Season of Fascination, I don't have any, which is good. Another hanger on. Should upgrade those. What do I got? Hulking Fellow again. Too weak. Okay, and the right is almost complete. And it worked. And we now have a hint, which is very good. The hinter are most comfortable behind the scenes, behind the mirrors, behind you. They slide under doors and kill with glass. But they cannot survive the gaze of a living mortal. The hinter do not indulge themselves with showy entrances. A living gaze will shatter them. I know it's here, and that's enough for now. Perfect. So now I've got a very powerful creature. And what I do with this very powerful creature is I send it on the expeditions instead of my followers. Because he is disposable. Okay. I'm going to start painting again soon, because I'm about to start generating more notoriety. But until then... Shit, Season of Dread. I did that too late. Okay, so, expeditions. Drop it into exploration. Give it a leader. Give it some funding. Then you can either send an assistant and further funding. For these base ones, you usually don't need more than one fund. Let's see, what's here? Summoned. No, that's him. Aspect Shires. Aspect Location. Aspect Vault. Don't need anything else. Got 8 and 8. I have any... Just in case. No, I'll wait. You can... Once you go on the expedition, you can see what you're going to run into. So we can reserve rooms at the inn easily enough, but we cannot expect the locals, if they divine our intentions, to turn nasty. And if the library is still there, it will be well hidden. Alright. So we wait 30 seconds, then we find out what encounters we're going to have. One thing I see a lot of, what I've seen a couple Let's Plays that people do wrong, is their expeditions. They are so wasteful on them. See what we need. So we'll have a warded door. An engineer or an adept has ensured this door will not be easily open easily, forge or knock. Well, that's going to be tough because I mean I've got knock, but I don't have a lot of it. How much forge do I have? Lantern. I've got some knock. And then we've also got Watchers. Mortals, perhaps even ordinary mortals, but quite a number of them. They can be fought or seduced or deceived. So fought is Edge, seduced is Grail, and deceived is Moth. I've got 8 Edge in here right now, so odds are I can probably obliterate them. But if I send him, that'll give me 10 Edge, and my chances of killing him are very good. Oh. So that just turned into Dread. Bleak Thoughts has absorbed it automatically. And now it will remain on the board, collecting any Dread that shows up. If it collects 3, I die. But I can get rid of it by getting a Contentment. Do I have a way of generating? Not really. I can generate a Contentment by dreaming on funds, which purchases drugs. But I don't really want to do that. And I can't explore the Ecdysis Club right now. There's nothing I can really study that gives me Contentment. Best thing I could do actually would be to paint. Paint with passion. I'll toss that in there. Alright. Let's check on our exploration. Our strength is matchless. The Watchers will almost certainly regret standing against us. So, we've got enough Edge to beat the Watchers. You hit each encounter one at a time. Playing enough, you'll figure out which ones you're most likely to hit first. Usually the door is the last thing you hit. So it's better to make sure you have you build up the aspect you need to beat them in the order you're going to run into them. So that's why I put Edge in first, so I can 10 Edge is an almost guaranteed victory. So now I need Knock, which I don't have much of. But I'm going to start sending in. Every time this runs through, you can send a new follower or more funds if it's required. There's another Restlessness. That's bad. Unless this gives me Contentment. Yes, it did. Okay. Also got a Fascination. Don't have a Season of Fascination coming up, and I can get rid of that with a Dread. So we're fine. Also generated a bit of Mystique. Might as well paint with it. Yeah, we're gonna going back to painting for a bit. Each expedition you do generates more notoriety, so might as well start bringing back my Mystique. Yeah. As you can see, I generated Contentment out of the painting. I just kind of know that that's a result you can get and gambled on having it. If you get a Contentment, you need 1 Contentment for each Despair that this verb has accumulated. So with this, I will disperse the Despair and be saved. Logistical difficulties, I need more funds. So I beat them, but now I need more funds to hit the warded door. You need 1 fund to impact each obstacle. Border. There's my Knocklor. Alright, get him going. Fascination. Dread. Dread destroys Fascination. I think it leaves the Dread behind though, but what can you do? It's not a big deal. Alright. I call upon the Mordax. So I've got 2 Knock. There's a very low chance I'm going to actually get through. Put in another 2 Knock. Increases my odds a little bit. More Contentment, some Glimmering. I need now do some more painting. Don't I have four Mystique? I don't have four Mystique. I'm gonna wait. No, I'm not gonna wait. You are going to pick up nothing in a minute. That will be very good for me. Yeah, if I've only got four Mystique and he can't grab anything, that means his investigation is over. Which is very good for me. Let's get this hanger-on. Let's get these hanger-ons going. Hanger-ons can generate at least a little bit of a certain aspect. As pawns, they only have one edge to give, but if you keep upgrading them further, they can get a little better. Still usually not worth much, but still upgrade them, just in case. Oops, restack all of my passion. Season of Despair is gone. Oh, that did just remove my dread as well. That didn't used to. That's nice. Try to dream. Purpose of doors. Doors have two purposes: to open and remain closed. Today, this door remains true to its second purpose. Yeah. Luckily, I'm not going to lose for not being able to open the door. But I am going to have to keep paying. Until it opens. Sometimes, certain obstacles, if you can't beat it, it will kill a party member. Usually in the order in which you sent them. That's why you don't want to keep adding funds constantly, because if they're funded, they won't stop, and you can't stop them. It's better to do one fund at a time. That way, if you fail, you only lose one member, and then the expedition's over, and you can do a better expedition later. 2, 3, 4. And the detective came away with nothing again. Oh, subtle fraction. Oh, nice. Oh, please let me get it this time. I don't think I can send anything. Porter, what are you? Moth. I can use the subtle fracture to maybe upgrade him. Yeah. Where's my knock? What's being used here? Don't think this is going to last long enough. Yeah. Maybe it will. Okay. So this guy is going to be a knock aspect. So with that, I'll be able to upgrade myself to 5 knock, and that should give me better odds if I fail again here. Purpose of doors. It remains closed. So this is just going to keep costing me money until I beat it. Oops. Go on. Inspiration. Hey, use Porter. Why not? Glimmering and Egdice's Parable. The Egdice's riddle is what may be lost. Each Egdice's Parable is an attempt to answer the riddle. The riddle will be important later. Actually, do kind of hope that's the answer, because that would be very convenient for me. Logistical difficulties. Get restlessness. Alright. So now, this dexterous disciple now has an extra 2 knock and edge. So I can send him to help out. And you can see the text up here has changed, which means I now have a better chance of opening the door. Very useful. Down there. Oh, that's a real loss. Getting fascination instead of useful occult pieces. Walking chant. Potent piece of lore. Volume the locksmith's dream. I think that's a... It's more lantern. Lantern lore is usually important for progress. Lantern and knock lore. Start. There's doors. Still closed. That's pretty unlucky. Use my fascination. Logistical difficulties. Season of fascination. I was very lucky I just tossed it in there. I don't really have anything else to send them for help. Oh, got another Watchman's secret. There's my fascination back, which I don't want. I paused at just the right moment. It's just not going to matter. It's going to suck it right out of the inspiration slot the moment I go. Right? Yeah. So now I need Dread to counter the fascination. Alright. Try again. Come on. You can do it. There we go. All doors must open, as all lives must end. This door has found its end here today. Nice. Nope. Poppy Lascelle. So, Poppy is a dangerous one. Well, not really dangerous. Unless you don't follow through. My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I fund scholars of the invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support, a substantial contribution. And all you need to do, someday, is to introduce me to someone else who will end matters properly. She smiles benignly. Add passion to accept or reason to interrogate her further. I already know what's going to happen, so I'm just going to add passion and accept. Dream. And close the night. So we will put a pause in the recording here, and I will see you all in the next part. Bye for now.